beat.
Check 1 2. What's happening, people? DBoy Dayo here. We got Comanda in the building. We got a special guest, man. He goes by the name Rema. Make some noise. What's good, Rema? How you doing? You good?
Good evening, everybody, and it feels great to be here.
Yeah.
And yeah, cause like I've been getting a lot of videos and a lot of tags, like my music being played here. Like the support out here is really amazing, and firstly I want to give big shout out to Beat FM, and I want to really thank you guys for the support and pushing my sound since the first day it got out.
Absolutely, man. No, thank you for coming through. We appreciate you. Like you said, your sound's been making a lot of noise over here. Like, it's funny, I heard your song and I didn't even know when Dumebi came out, of course. We didn't know who it was. I was trying to put a face to the song. But, you know, when I eventually saw you, obviously I saw the video, I saw a couple of your interviews. I was like, so that's the guy that does the song. So I didn't make the connection, but I mean, let's start from the top. How did you get into the music game? Tell us a little bit about your journey, man.
Okay. I'm not really from a musical like background, stuff like that. I kind of got the interest from gospel music. You know,
gospel music.
Yeah,
that's a common theme. You know,
yeah,
it's a common theme.
I was inspired from gospel music, so like I started like trying to rap some. I try to rehearse. I try to rehearse some gospel songs. And then I kind of performed them in church, and
wow.
I was getting appreciated. And so like my pastor told me like, yo, go and write your own lyrics and stuff like that. So I started getting better and better.
Yeah.
But at first I started with hardcore rap.
Wow, for real.
I was rapping.
Actually, someone said you were part of a group.
I was in 3 groups. Actually.
Doing 3 groups, okay.
Yeah. And 4 kind of.
Wow.
The 4th one didn't actually have a name because it was in school. Because I wanted to share my talent more in church, because like I had my whole character out in school, and I didn't want to show them my music side because they won't take it serious.
Absolutely, I can imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, so in church I was more secluded, so I could actually, you know, pass my message through music. And so I was pushing in church and performed in a lot of big churches and stuff like that.
So I can imagine that obviously the transition, like you said, a lot of people do that. The transition from church, usually, you know, with Beyonce,
Whitney
a lot
Houston.
of the big Whitney Houston, a lot of them start in church. So so let's take it to a bit of your family background. So I also read an article not too long ago that you actually ran away when you were young to Ghana. How true is that? Is that a rumor? Is that true?
Yeah, I had to leave. I had to leave, you know.
Yeah. But you came to Ghana. I'm from Ghana, so every time I hear Ghana, I get excited.
So tell us, how did that happen, man? What was the story behind that?
You know, things were hard. You know, for me, my music. First off, I actually needed money to push my music.
Yeah.
You know, because like at some point it was feeling like nothing was moving. You know, like I know the industry in Benin City wasn't that really developed, but like we still push hard. We still try to push our music to Lagos and other parts of Nigeria, but it wasn't that strong. You know, most of the advice I was getting in Benin City was money. Yo, you need money.
You need money.
And that was like what I had in mind. Like I and things were hard. I couldn't even speak to my mom about my music.
Yeah.
And, you know, I was like, I would say my family was looking up to me. Like, because like I'm the man of the house.
For real.
You know, I lost my dad and my bro.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah.
So are you the oldest male figure at home?
No, I'm the third.
You're the third. Okay.
Yeah, so like I had to do something, you know.
Yeah.
But the pressure was a lot, like within the family, so I had to just dip.
Yeah, no, that's
after a year I got back.
Yeah. That's dope. And in all that time, like, did you ever, because obviously you started in the church, did you think to yourself, look, I'm going to transition? At what point, what triggered that? Okay, move away from the church and down the secular route.
Okay, well, I'll just say life actually, you know, life actually made me make certain decisions, and I won't say I'm not close to God. I'm very much.
No, you could do a lot of. There's this misconception that you know
once
when you do
start
music,
doing secular music, then you know you're no longer.
No, not at all. Like, listen, I pray in the morning. You know, God knows. We talk, we communicate. You can still do music and be in the church. That is possible.
You know, like kudos to the church, because they actually you know helped my career in the sense like they gave me that platform to actually groom myself, like the stage performing in like thousands of people is actually a great opportunity and stuff like that. But like the transition was, like there's the church, the gospel music actually has its rules, and you have to go within the message, like even when you're performing, you have to, there's rules, there's a lot of auditions, sometimes you won't make the auditions, and my dream though was to perform at the Lagos stage and in front of the CEO, the head pastor, but like I've been pushing for years for that opportunity, and it wasn't really like
happening much.
But the little opportunity I had, like in vibing to other people's stuff, I just kind of vibe and stuff like that. So when I vibed to the Prince stuff and he called me over to Lagos, it just happened, like I didn't plan it. Just
when I'm going to talk about that as well. I know like you've got your setup with Mavens right now. I would say they're arguably the number one unit for promoting African music right now. I like, in all honesty, when it comes to having a unit, a solid shout to Don Jazzy and the whole Mavens crew, they do their thing. What was it like getting a call from the Prince? Because I know, like, I've met the Prince a couple times. Like, if I get a call from the Prince, like, yo, I'm like, what's going on? How did you feel?
I felt great.
Yeah.
I firstly, I want to thank God for opening my eyes and because like that opportunity would have passed me by, I wouldn't have been here right now. Yeah. Because like there were a lot of big songs that year. That was like
2017, wasn't it?
2018.
No, so 2018. I beg your pardon. It wasn't that long.
Yeah,
but just it's just a testament to how much I've heard. They bang. I've not the last 6 months to a year. I've not gone to a club and they don't play Dumebi.
If you go out and you don't hear that song,
it's like you start to question the DJ, like, and you're waiting for the DJ, like, what are you gonna play Dumebi?
It's the intro to the song alone. It's like you just know what's happening. And
there's something you basically, I saw you perform at Boiler Room, shut down. I was at Boiler Room. I can't believe I missed that set. I'm a bit upset, but yeah, the kind of reaction like people have. DJ Neptiz was a friend of the show. He's a good friend of ours. He done a set at Boiler Room as well, and the moment he played Dumebi, the crowd went mad. That is, I was, check out that video. That is exactly what happens when the song. Did you imagine that it would have that? It would have people going crazy like that?
No. Because I didn't want it in the EP, actually.
No, you know what? I have to ask, what was the inspiration behind that song? Because it's so infectious and it's so catchy.
Yeah, like...
And there's something... Can we clarify what you were saying? Because when that bit comes on, I'm just mumbling. I'm just like, I don't know what he's saying.
I say he's saying something in his language.
Firstly, big shout out to my team for letting that song in that EP, because, like, I was not feeling it anymore, because like I recorded it like last year August.
Oh wow!
So this year I had new vibes, new songs.
You'd heard the song over and over again,
Like, no. Let's go for.
Well, won't you look at that?
Ones. But yeah, the way I put that song together, like when I was recording the song, as a new artist in Maven, we have a lot of artists there, and I have to make use of my time in the studio.
Yeah.
So I have to quickly record songs.
Yeah.
So I couldn't actually write lyrics to the songs. Yeah. So I quickly just put vibes, melodies, and I.
Also, you have the beat, and then you're like, okay.
Zedekos gave me the beat.
Yeah.
He said like a couple of artists actually rejected the beat.
What?
Yeah, actually.
This is the second rejection story that I've heard.
Yeah. So I was like, can I try the beat?
Oh wow.
It was like, okay. He said a couple of artists said the keys are too complex, like gospel, and I was like, okay,
gospel's your bag.
That's your lane. Yeah.
Gospel vibe,
yeah.
Bring it on, like stuff like that. So like the little I could write, those Kilofet, Amate Jogede, I put those together. But the ones I couldn't write, like, because my time was running out in the studio, I just dropped them as vibes to come back later on when I have time.
Okay, so you needed the melody to go over.
Those Balangmani say, or the Omalicha I don't know what that means.
So that doesn't mean anything.
I don't know, like.
My gosh.
When I got back,
it's amazing.
I played it for the Prince, and the Prince was like, "Yo, leave it that way."
I'll say so. I've got a confession. So
love that.
being on radio, we played your song like every single show.
Yeah.
And people, I've had maybe 2 or 3 times people have asked me, what is he saying? I said, no, he's from the East. So he's saying something. So ladies and gentlemen, I do apologize. I've said that he's saying something. I've been misinforming the people that you're saying something in your language when you're actually not. So you're telling me all you did was
Because
he was going to come back and finish it.
The track, but like,
and it banged like that.
That's magic, you know.
It banged.
That is magic.
Obviously you've been in London for a little while now. Is this your first time in London?
Second. I had to go to Paris for a few interviews. And second time. I go back today. Yesterday.
All right. And what has been the vibe like as far as obviously we know you did your thing at Boiler Room. You know, people know who you are now. You're doing your thing. How has like the industry received you? Have you connected with any other artists in the UK?
Yeah. I don't really want to put that out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It
was like,
I can't. I don't know if I can say.
I'm gonna say this, but I'm gonna keep it to myself. Okay, we'll switch it a bit then. What would you say is like your main sound? Because I've listened to your new EP, the one that just came out recently. I've heard a few songs on that one, and I feel like there's only one song, I think Lady, that's the one that reminds me of like your Dumebi sound. And that's my bag, by the way. I love that. What about the other songs? What would you say? What kind of like vibe are you going for? Yeah, you're going for on those ones?
When I get in the studio, I just make music.
Yeah.
Like, I just play whatever you have. Like producers have fun with me. Whatever they feel is kind of weird, or like whatever they playfully make, or they feel Nigerian artists wouldn't like vibe to. They just test themselves and they test me. Yeah. And I'm like, yo, just play whatever you have. So like they go to their weird folders and just.
He said they're weird folders.
No, because I get it. You're in that lane. You're in that lane that way.
It's like an alternative kind of.
Yeah, exactly.
I just create whatever I want to create. Like I don't box myself because like I want my music to be generally accepted by all cultures, all races, or everything. Like music is a universal language, you know, and you know the music, the hip hop is accepted by everyone. Yeah. Why can't Afrobeat be on that level?
I think that would explain the freestyles then, because I see a lot of your freestyles on Twitter as well, and I'm just like,
I'm trying to get like everybody into my sound. You know, if you don't like my Afrobeat, you like my hip hop.
You like your hip hop.
Like my hip hop, you like my dancehall. You know, but still, I back them all up with Afrobeat.
I think that's so important. That's so important in today right now, because being African, people want to automatically say because you're from Africa, you have to do Afrobeats. But not necessarily. Like if you're able to move into other genres and other scenes, now by all means, do what you're doing. Being part of the Mavens, we know like the kind of expectation Don Jazzy has with artists. Is it pressure working with Don Jazzy? No. No pressure at all. Because Don Jazzy seems like a real serious guy, you know. You know.
Is an amazing dad. Like he plays Xbox. Like
Don Jazzy plays Xbox. Like, I can't believe that.
Like he's the coolest. Like he's the look.
Do you know, when I look at Don Jazzy, he just comes across like he's in the studio 24/7 making beats and he doesn't talk to anyone.
But then remember that Tiwa said that it felt like a family when she was with Mavens as well.
She did say that.
That doesn't even surprise me.
It's really amazing. Like at first I thought Don Jazzy was a really serious person. The first time I met Don Jazzy.
So you're saying he's not serious?
Serious, but like,
Don Jazzy, are you serious? Nah, I'm joking.
Like he's really amazing. He's funny. He's great. Like when he gives you advice, like whenever you leave his midst, you become wiser. Yeah. Like he passes his message. It's like in a funny way and in a matured way to get that. Like he's a great dad.
However you're gonna take it, you have to like.
He has invested in me. Yeah. And that doesn't mean he just invested in me. He invested in my kids in the future. He invested in my generation. Like,
oh, that is amazing.
Same with the Prince, and like he has invested in a lot of people and our generations. He has helped a lot of people's generations.
Absolutely.
So even if he stops investing in people,
it's there.
Our generations owe him.
Absolutely. And a lot of people don't actually, well, a lot of people do know now actually. Don Jazzy actually started here with the band when they were in Mo Hits. So he was actually in the UK. I remember him coming out and doing these things. And if you look at like everything Don Jazzy has done in the industry, how he's influenced a lot of people, it's something that you just can't deny. He's absolutely one of the legends in Africa. Just want to go back to the Dumebi video. Actually, dope video, directed by Demola Falamo. Is that correct? Was that your choice, or was that a team effort? I really like the video, by the way. Yeah. Really nice video. Where was it shot?
In Lagos, yeah.
That was in Lagos.
Yeah.
Please tell me where in Lagos that was.
Because it doesn't look like very cinematic.
Listen, I saw
almost,
that. I saw that video and I thought that's somewhere in Africa, but not Lagos. Now I've lived in Lagos before. My brother, there's no roads in Lagos, fam. There was one straight road, and I was thinking, what?
Where's the traffic?
Yeah, traffic. Now the video was swags though, man. Yeah.
I when he sent the storyline, I was like, the same way people didn't actually expect my sound, that's the same way I want my video to be.
Yeah.
You know, like that's why people actually like complained.
Yeah.
The first time.
Are you serious?
The naysayers.
Yeah.
They're like, where's the Dumebi with the belay?
Yeah. You don't need it.
Well,
Yeah.
I was like, like let's go your way. Like,
Yeah.
I wanted to try him out because like there are a lot of young directors out here.
I've never heard. Do you know? I'm the type of person. I watch a video. I want to know who it is that directed the video. So I always I'll go in and look at. I'd never heard of Ademola Falomo.
Yeah, like
never heard of him.
Young guys right now in Nigeria directing videos. Like, did you watch the Back Commando video?
Yeah, I saw the Command video as well.
Saw
yeah,
the dragons and stuff like that.
Special.
These guys are in Nigeria. They can do it, but they just need the funds.
They need the funds in the backing. Yeah.
And yeah, we just give them the funds. Like, yo, let's see what you have.
Let's see what you can do.
It's great. It's amazing.
That's dope.
How does it feel to be in a position where you can almost push these people the same way you got that backing? That must be a nice feeling.
What? Go again?
I said, how does it feel basically for you to be able to push these directors and give them that backing and
give them
support,
that opportunity
to be able to do these videos for you? How
Because
does it
now
feel to be in that
he's
position?
now from being given an opportunity,
That's
you're
what
now
I'm
giving
saying.
other people
You're now
opportunities.
giving
Yeah.
opportunities
I think
in
that's
such a
the
short
answer.
space of
Yeah.
time.
I like the same way I got tested when I got my platform.
Yeah.
That's the same way I want to test people out. You know, like if I have enough strength to be like Don Jazzy, you know, I'm still getting my stance. I'm still getting my agility.
She probably won't know what stance is. That's a Lagos term. Your power, your
Stance.
stance, your stance.
But
uh-huh.
that's an
My
English word
friend,
anyway.
relax
so-
yourself. Relax
You know,
yourself.
I just with it, I know I wasn't the person like getting the funds for the video, and my team did. But, like, I just want to indirectly like support people.
Yeah.
You know, like he might just sit there and maybe like shoot a couple of adverts and actually put out those sick ideas he has. Like, you actually need funds. Like, you can't just put out your own funds and call it artists. Like, yo, you know. And some artists actually fit these storyline. Not every artist.
Not every artist, exactly.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So like when I saw that vision of his for me, I was like, yo, this guy is sick. Like, I got a couple of treatments, but I rather went for the abstract guy. Like, He did good. Same with the Back Commando guy. Director.
I don't know who directed that one. The Back Commando. The Commando one.
Commando.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's show. Okay.
88 Factor.
AJ Factor. Okay.
Amazing guys. Like,
Yeah.
Great ideas.
Dope. Really, really good.
Yeah, like I have great visions for the future. They have great visions for visuals. I have great visions for sound.
So it just works.
Yeah, it
just
works.
works.
It just
Exactly.
works.
Exactly. Of course, like being, you're getting a lot more recognized now. You know, when you walk down the street, I can imagine that Nigeria, everyone that sees you, oh, Rema, everyone knows it. Everyone knows who you are.
Yeah.
Are you getting that kind of recognition walking in the streets of England and London? Are people recognizing you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like but I feel not that much. Not like that. I'm still growing. I'm bold to say that. You know, I'm still growing and I'm still growing. My fan base is still growing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like shopping, I take a couple of pictures
Yeah.
walking down the street. But it feels good, like walking down the street.
It doesn't annoy you yet when people like, can I take pictures? Like, how many pictures?
At least it's less.
Because
Like,
For now.
Nigeria's mad,
in
isn't
Nigeria,
it?
I'm always behind tinted glasses.
Yeah.
You know, it feels good like taking a walk like at night.
Yeah.
You know, like
Not everyone knows
Not
you.
being
Bobby.
swarmed.
not everyone
Yeah.
knows me. You know, just put on my like in Nigeria. Even though I put on a hoodie,
Rema.
we know you.
People just behind you singing Dumebi.
Yeah. Have you seen any? Obviously, you're meeting a lot of people as well. Have you met anyone that you've been starstruck by? You being yourself a fan of the music in itself. Have you met someone and you thought, wow, that this person? Is there any celebrity you've met that you've been, that you made you feel some kind of way? No. Oh wow.
I think he just doesn't want to tell us.
No.
I'm still heartbroken. Like, you know that song Why?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. My heart is not fixed yet.
Oh.
It's gonna take a while before I fall in love again.
So are you single?
Yeah.
Ladies,
You're single
your
at the
time,
moment.
your
At the
time.
moment. So as far as like relationship, is that something that you're shelving for now, or like just focusing on the music, right?
Yeah.
You ain't got time for it.
It's I respect women a lot, and if I want to have a relationship, I have to give her time.
Yeah.
You know.
You ain't got the time right now, my brother.
Like I don't ever want to sacrifice that. You know.
Yeah.
Now. Like it's I'll say I'll keep it. If I like a girl like that much, I'll let her know I like her that much, but I would like us to stay friends, because once we make that commitment, I have to stay focused on you or the music, so I have to choose one. You get?
That's a very honest
answer.
That's
That's
you don't
bars.
get that often.
That's bars. I like that.
Very big.
Yeah, man. But listen, it's been a pleasure having you with us today. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna lie, I was really looking forward to seeing you. I'm starstruck by seeing you. I'm like, oh my god, Rema's coming in.
That DBoy has been a bit quieter than
usual. I've interviewed so many different people. I interviewed Burna Boy. I interviewed like David O. Like when I meet them, it's like, yo, quick conversation. Rema, to me, I just see you as like this young cat that's about to take over. Do you know what I mean? And like, I really feel like, you know, there's big things to come from you. 100%. So shout out to you, shout out to your movement, shout out to Don Jazzy, because I feel like, shout out to the Prince. Do you know what I mean? For having you in the corner. So, you know, big up.
Before you go, what can we look forward to in terms of like album wise? Because I know you've just dropped a new EP now. Have we got a big project coming soon, or keeping a lid on that one? Keeping it.
We got like 200 million people in Nigeria.
Hey.
Yo, like I want the whole 200 million people to listen to all the 12 songs I dropped in 6-7 months. First before I put
before you put out on.
I need them to digest my songs, and also I don't really want to, you know, like sometimes I just wake up like, yo, Jazzy, can I drop an EP next week? You never know.
You never know.
We don't actually plan it, because
like
the songs
that.
are there.
Yeah.
You know, we're working every day, and we're not scared or pressured about.
Have you worked with? Are you going to be working with Tiwa Savage at any point?
Yeah, by God's grace.
Okay.
You know, I would love to work with everybody.
Everybody, yeah.
Because I'm down to make music, and I'm down to push Afrobeat forward. You know.
I like this guy. This guy's correct. He's a
so
correct guy.
Correct
Guy.
No,
My guy, Kole hand. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, you have it there. Rema on Come Chop London, The Beat London. Remember, get interactive with us. It's at The Beat 103.6 FM.